Hi everyone. Do you want to create and sell a Tripwire product or low ticket offer? Then listen up. Welcome back everyone. I'm Alan, and on this channel we talk all things sales funnels and online business. Now, as a quick reminder, a Tripwire product is a low-risk introductory product that is meant to serve as a low-risk first step into your sales path. Now, while you can make money off of your upfront Tripwire products, they are meant much more as customer generators than profit generators because customers are a million times more important. So, for example, Disney, they don't really care about that $15 or $20 that you spend watching or streaming their new movie, whatever it happens to be, because they know that once you become a fan of that movie or series or whatever, then you are much more likely to spend money on their much more higher profit offers, such as timeshares, cruises, theme parks, merchandise, and so forth. The same idea applies to movie theaters, gas stations, grocery stores, and many other businesses, which means that they actually don't make much money on the main thing that they sell, which is gas or groceries or whatever, but they actually make most of their profits on the upsells and on the side products that you buy while you're there. In fact, many successful businesses have zero problem even taking a loss on their upfront product or offer because they understand that acquiring customers is a million times more important than any immediate upfront profits. So the whole point is to get customers in the door. So let's go ahead and jump right in and take a look at 8 factors to consider when creating your own Tripwire as well. Now, the first tip to keep in mind, which I've kind of already touched on, is that Tripwire or introductory products are not meant for profit. Now, I know a lot of entrepreneurs and marketers and businesses just can't wrap their head around this idea. And they often ask, why would I run ads? Why would I create sales pages? Why would I do all this work if I'm not going to get upfront profit? But like I mentioned, acquiring customers is a million times more valuable to your business than any upfront immediate profits. So for example, you may have heard of the word loss leaders before, which is when a business advertises a ridiculously good deal. Now, tons of people often say, how in the world are they making money on this deal, especially on Black Friday or something like that? And the truth is, they aren't making money on that deal. Oftentimes, they're losing money on that deal, but they understand that once they get you in the door, you are bound to buy other things that they do make much more profit on. The next tip to keep in mind is the price of your Tripwire product. Now, whether you offer a $10 ebook or a $50 discovery call or a $500 whatever, I generally suggest keeping it under $20 because remember that the whole point here is just to get them in the door. Now, yes, there is something to be said about qualifying your prospects and customers. So if you are going for a richer or more affluent customer base, then okay, you can have a higher priced Tripwire. But for the most part, the goal here is just to get them used to giving you money, even if it's just 1 penny, as long as you get their credit card on file. The next tip is to consider your main offer. So this kind of makes sense that anybody who buys your Tripwire or introductory product should at least probably be interested in eventually buying your main offer. The next thing to keep in mind is that Tripwire offers are very similar to lead magnets, which are your free offers designed to get your audience to join your email list. For more on how to create your lead magnets, then definitely check out my video here or in the description below. Now, while lead magnets and tripwires are different, there are many similarities between them, such as you want them to be relevant to your main offer, as well as you also want them to be easily digestible, easily consumable, and so forth. Do you offer a Tripwire product or low ticket offer in your business? Comment what it is below, in addition to any that you may have bought recently. The next tip is to consider physical products. Now, I know that most people's instinct here is to say, oh, that sounds like a headache. I don't want to deal with printing and manufacturing, and that sounds like it costs too much money than I want to deal with. But keep in mind that physical products, tangible goods that your audience can actually hold in their hand, have a much higher perceived value than any strictly digital product. Now, whether we like to admit it or not, strictly digital products such as checklists or courses or ebooks or whatever are either 1, never opened at all, or 2, opened once, skimmed through, filed away, and then never looked at again, which is not exactly the goal here, although you did get their contact information. Physical products, on the other hand, are most likely going to go on their bookshelf or on their desk or somewhere else where they are going to look at it often. And even if they re-gift it or give it away or whatever, that still benefits you because that's more people seeing your brand and learning about what you do. So the short story here is that yes, physical products do cost a little bit more money, time, investment, and whatever, but they have a much higher value to your business, to your brand, and overall to your profit and revenue. The next factor to consider is where you place your Tripwire offers. So for example, I heard once, and I totally agree with it, that your thank you pages are the most useful and underutilized piece of real estate in the entire internet or digital marketing world or whatever. Now, just to touch on human psychology here for just a second, the best time to ask someone to take an action is right after they just took another action. So if you place your Tripwire offer on your thank you page right after your audience or prospect just opted in or just signed up for your email list or whatever, then they have a much higher likeliness to take the offer that you are offering them. So instead of making your thank you page forgettable, just like everybody else's, where it says, thank you for signing up, check your spam folder, blah, 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 follow us here, then just add an actual offer and make use of it. The next tip to keep in mind is to employ urgency and scarcity into your Tripwire offer, which you actually should be doing in every one of your offers. Now, as a quick reminder, urgency means limited time. So this means only available for the next 30 minutes or for the next 24 hours or this weekend or something like that. And scarcity means limited amount. So only available for the next 20 customers or while supplies last or something like that. Now, I totally agree with the quote I once heard that say that urgency and scarcity are the best ways on earth to convince people to do anything or to inspire action or anything like that. So the point is, do your audience and prospects a favor by injecting scarcity and urgency into your offer so that they could benefit from the help that you are offering. The next tip is to give your Tripwire offers and products the respect they deserve. Now, most marketers and businesses, when they think about their $10 offers, their $20 products, and stuff like that, they think of it as less important and that it deserves less time and effort than their main offers. But given that your Tripwire is the first step that your customers take or clients take into your sales path, I would say that they are even more important than your main offer. Now, what I mean by giving them the respect they deserve is to treat them exactly as you would your main offer or service or product. So this means give them their own sales page, their own email sequence, their own ads, their own description, their own image, and so forth. And the most important step to creating your Tripwire, as always, is to hit the like button and subscribe. If you learned something interesting today, it does help a lot. While some businesses find success strictly selling higher ticket products, the truth is that almost every business on earth would benefit from selling a much lower ticket introductory product. For more help to generate leads, build your list, and more, then definitely grab my 20 ways to get more leads and sales from your funnel below. Well, that wraps us up for today. Thanks everyone for stopping by, and I'll see you on the next one.